Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. This is somebody that either you have been in a connection with romantically, a relationship. This could have been a situationship. This could have been the past. It could be currently something that you're going through. But it's not going to resonate with everyone out there because, of course, there's a lot of people, and this is a general reading. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And keep in mind, I am focusing on the emotions and feelings of the other person, not you. However, some of you have mentioned that you feel that the roles are reversed, and that's okay. We do sometimes exchange energy, just as we exchange habits. We can also exchange energies, and we also mirror. Often we mirror the person that we're with, especially if it's a spiritual connection, Cancer, and this connection is a spiritual connection. Some of you have a very, very intense connection with this person spiritually. It's either a twin flame, a soulmate, a karmic partner. It might even be something else other than that. To learn more about different connections, you can go on my other channel. It's a YouTube channel, Asnointia Audio. Over there I do explain a few more relationships that might be in your life. You might feel that you know this person from before. This feeling of recognition. Oh, yikes. Frustration is the key word here. A lot of frustration. Delays, frustration. All right, Cancer, you have here embracing the shadow, mystery, hearth and home, awakening, surrender, crisis, selfhood, mothering, and then you have anger and rage under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, there is this silence between us, but this silence is something that you and I both recognize on a spiritual level. I know that you know that there's something unique about us, about this connection. But right now, all that has happened in the past, all that I have done, it really has made our connection at this point quite uncomfortable. I know you don't feel comfortable. Our situation just simply feels awkward. And it's hard to move on. I'm hoping that someday you will be able to embrace the shadow side, the dark side of me that you have seen, that you have witnessed, that you have gone through. That is a part of who I am. I am who I am, and I can't change my ways for anyone. I'm hoping that one day we can get over this, but for now, the main reason why things are not progressing forward in this connection, it's because I know that there is a lot of awkwardness, feelings of being uncomfortable, and therefore I don't want to pressure you. I don't want to rush you into anything. I'm also feeling very awkward because I've never felt like this before with anyone. I'm feeling a spiritual connection with you. There's this feeling that I get when I think of you. Whenever I look into your eyes or I imagine you as a whole, I see this person but there's something familiar about you. It's as if I've known you from before. In your eyes, I see this. Around your aura, I see this. If and when we touch, when I fantasize about us touching, I do sense that there is some type of spark there that was not just from this lifetime, but from a past life. I question the universe and I ask, why is it that you are in my life now? Why not before? Why not after? Why now? Sometimes in my dreams I see you. My dreams don't make sense, but I still feel like you're there. Sometimes I can smell your scent, even if I'm alone. And sometimes I can feel your presence. And when I think about all of this, it does overwhelm me, because this has never happened before in my life. Which makes me wonder and ask this question, who are you? Why are you so different than the rest? And I understand that if I feel this, there could be a small chance that maybe you feel this cancer. And this is exactly what's making me feel quite awkward as well. In you, I have found a hearth and home. I have been able to talk to you in the 3D as well as in the 5D. I can talk to you about anything and not fear that you're going to judge me. There are times when I'm lost emotionally and I feel cold, but then I think about you and I just feel good again. I feel safe and loved. For me, I feel that the love that you give me is like a family member, somebody who is so loving that no matter what I do, you will always accept me with open arms. And I have come to the realization, I've had this awakening moment. I've had a spiritual awakening because of you. And I've realized that a part of our connection, I have surrendered to you and you have surrendered yourself to me. And this feeling is very overwhelming. It is unlike anything I have felt. There's now a lot of confusion. There's a lot of contemplation. My mind races, and there's so many emotions that have been stirred up. I need to sit down and just sort them out. But until then, my mind is in a state of confusion and chaos. Simply because I've never felt this before, it's very overwhelming. So much time has gone by, and I now see you as someone who is thriving, independent. You don't need me. I see this, I feel this, and I know that you have become defensive. You're trying to protect yourself. I see that, and I sense this. And I don't blame you with what happened. But it's difficult for me to approach you now because it's very intimidating. You intimidate me. The love that you have given to me, I now recognize, is not all lustful. No. You have given me unconditional love. And you always have given me unconditional love. I just didn't recognize it. I see that now with the distance. That the love that you have for me, the love that you have given me, has been very family-like. You are that type of person that in your heart you will always try to provide for me shelter, protection, love, and care. Nurturing qualities you have. They make me feel good. There are obstacles, and in this connection, Cancer, I am starting to grow impatient. And I know you have also probably lost your patience. But I myself am angry, and there's rage building up inside of me, not because of you, but because of what has happened, because of the connection, because of the obstacles, and the feelings of me being overwhelmed, and why on earth can I not move forward. And that is something that irritates me and annoys me. I'm stuck because I just don't know why I feel this way. Cancer. Yeah. You're a person of interest for the majority of you who are watching this. They are in that place where they've had that awakening moment. I know many of us have when we get into a spiritual connection, whether that's you meet a soulmate or you meet a twin flame, even a karmic partner. There is this ignition and we become enlightened. This person has reached that phase. However, they're just simply confused because it's something new for them. So they are literally in the early stages of realizing that this is a spiritual connection. Some of you probably already feel and know that this is a spiritual connection. With this card, if some of you really want to find some clarity as to what this person wants, what they were in their past life with you, what the connection was, were you a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic partner, or perhaps even more? Where were you? What year? All of that I look into because I do past life readings. And so in that, there is a sense of closure sometimes because I am able to see why this person came into your life in this lifetime. Because sometimes there's something that needs to be repeated or a story was never finished. And so in this lifetime, that story is rewritten and you are to complete some type of a karmic cycle or just a cycle in general or just complete a story. So for those of you that may be interested, I do past life readings. I believe they're still open right now. You can go to my website and you can have a look at that. Read the description first. And if it's suitable for you, you can definitely go through and get that particular reading. And then I will get to you as soon as I can. There's still a little bit of a lineup, but not that much. All right, let's start with the next set. This is going to be the Lover's Path Tarot. And in the Lover's Path Tarot, I look at the reason why you are right now in the situation that you're in, because it could be maybe this person didn't tell you what they were doing and why they did what they did. So I look at the why. Because if you know the why, then you would be able to perhaps find a solution to the problem or at least relieve yourself from some confusion. All right, so let's have a look. The Lover's Path Tarot. Okay, you. Two of Cups. This popped out in another reading, I think. However, I'm reading reversals here, right? So this is the reverse. So you have the Two of Cups and the King of Cups. A lot of emotions. So there was some emotional, there was a slight emotional connection, but then it kind of like decreased. So let's have a look here. Two of Cups. The individual in the past, so you thought that there was peace and harmony, there was love, there was a sense of partnership, and it was growing. However, what happened was this individual was in this connection due to infatuation. You, Cancer, were very gorgeous, beautiful. You're just, handsome as hell. This person just looked at you and they were infatuated. There's a sense of overindulging in sensuality for the sake of getting that emotional high. So this person may have only been with you at that time because it felt good. It was all about them and their feeling, quote unquote feeling. This was not about you. It was not about making you happy. It was about what made them happy. Here we also have the King of Cups. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. With the King of Cups, this talks about how this person at the time lacked emotional wisdom. Yes. So there was a lack of maturity, there was a lack of emotional wisdom, and there was a lack of integrity. That is just the way this person was, Cancer. It doesn't mean that they acted like this. They only acted like it because they were this. So we have here, there was a desire to have more control over what they wanted to do in life. They needed to stop fantasizing and finally get back to work. So you see with you in their life, unfortunately for some of you, you might have taken this relationship very seriously. However, you might have noticed and felt that this person did not take it as seriously as you did. And that is a problem. That's huge. You went bent over backwards to be with this person, to accommodate them, to love them. And they never really took you as seriously as you took them. That's just wrong. However, like it says here, there was a lack of emotional wisdom. There was a lack of maturity. This person was not so mature. As well as integrity. Here we also have what they needed to do was stop fantasizing and finally get back to work and make some realistic plans. You might have noticed that this person was inconsistent and even unreliable. So yes, and the reason why they were like this is simply because of that feeling of them not being mature enough, not having the integrity, not being wise enough about love relationships. Not everybody is, because not everybody has fallen in love. You can be at a much older stage in your life and still maybe they haven't found love. Because of this reason, they don't know how to act on it. Even if it's staring them right in the face, they just can't tell. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. Just 1 second. I'm just going to fix my mic if I can. Okay. This is the Beginner's Tarot deck. Oh, there you go. That's fell out. 5 of Cups. Yep. This individual is realizing that they had a choice and they had a chance, and they really screwed things up. And now they're regretting it. They're thinking about all of the things that they could have fixed, could have done, but they didn't. For this reason, sorry, I'm going to put this back. 2 of them came out. If it's meant to be, it'll come back out again. This is one single. I only take out the top cards, the single cards. If it's meant to be, it'll come out again, and sometimes they do come out again. We have here the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Let's have a look here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I do feel that because of the selfhood card that you had earlier, I believe it was this side. The selfhood card for me talks about you being independent. Now, it doesn't mean that you really are independent. That's just the way this person perceives and sees you. With this arrangement, what I see right now is they feel that you've moved on and they don't know how to come back into your life. And this is because now they are no longer as immature as they used to be. They've grown a little. They've learned from their lesson. So here with the 5 of Pentacles, there is a sense of regret and remorse. They know that what they did was wrong. They want to move on. The 2 of Wands here talks about how at some point in time in the coming future, yes, they're going to finally make a decision. They know what's right. They know what to do. However, 7 of Pentacles, they feel that they've invested the time, energy, and effort to a certain degree, and they are just waiting for the results. So they're waiting to not exactly hear back from you, but what I'm getting is when I see it okay, the words are like, I'll know it when I see it, and I'll know what to do. So they're waiting for something for the right time. And when something happens, according to them, which is more positive from their side, they'll be able to reach out to you. One of the issues they're also having is the fact that you're distant from them. And we have here the Five of Swords. They do feel there's a sense of competition. You may have other suitors, you may have other people that are approaching you. Maybe you have other choices. This person is aware of that you are a catch. And by hook or by crook, they still want you in their life. And they will try to win you back. They are going to try. So some of you might want this, and some of you might not want this. We have also here the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, they actually see you as somebody who is thriving. You are very nurturing. You're caring, you're protecting, you are secure financially. You're able to earn money, or at least keep yourself, safe and healthy and happy. Like, you have this ability to do this. And they see this potential. They see a lot of potential in you. They want to grow with you. But they also see that it's almost as if you're out of reach. So this is something that they are kind of regretting, because they see that so much time has gone by. It's almost as if, you have excelled and you've gone much further in the game. Let's say there's level 5, right? So you've gone to like level 4, level 5. They're still stuck at level 1 and 2. That's what it's like. So this is why it's difficult for them to catch up with you, because you are just so much more wise. You're so there's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of maturity. There's a lot of responsibility that you take, but this person doesn't. But they're starting to see that. And everybody has their own time, right? When they mature. So, do I see any actions from this person? Right now, I don't, actually. These cards really don't indicate to me that there's a lot of action, but there is good intention. So yes, they do want you. And eventually, if there's intention, then they will try to make some plans. After the plans, then they will try to take some action. All right. Let's just have a look at the time. Okay. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Let's see what the angels have to say about this connection. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So what do they have to say, Cancer, about this? About the situation, improving health. Wow. Okay, so some of you have had a bit of health problems. Stress, anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, stress just all over. It's been stressful for some of you. You've had an issue with this person, and it's caused some health-related issues. Some of you might have already had some underlying issues before, and because of this person entering your life and doing what they did, it really just stressed you out even more. And here we have a year from now. I know that's not what many of you want to hear, but you do have a timeline here. A year from now, and don't stop. You are ready. So what does that mean? That does mean, I believe, okay, oh, you got a choice here. Okay, so this reading, the options just split in two. So there's some of you that want to stay with this person, some of you that do not want to stay with this person. Oops, sorry. Very nice, actually. Wow, it's not bad. It's a pretty big message, though. Let's see. All right, I have enough time. Cancer, for those of you that want to stay in this connection, the message from Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel here, they are saying first and foremost, health is wealth, okay? Take care of yourself. That is more important. It might just take you a year, and this may sound, kind of discouraging, But for some of you, it's literally going to take you a year to feel better about yourself again, because you've been very upset. And for others of you, there may be some form of communication a year from now. So, 8 to 9, even 10 months down the road. It's within that period of time. It could be even 12 months. They're saying don't stop giving and receiving love, because you are the one who is ready. So this is true. You are ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You are the one who is ready. This person is not. Remember, you are the one who is mature. This person is immature. Here you do have the choice. They're giving you the choice. This is where my reading splits. For some of you, yes, there is something better than the connection that you have right now. For those of you that want to stay, there's something better than what you're in right now. You might think that this is just the way it is. The angels are simply saying that there's something better, because there will be big happy changes. For some of you also, you might receive another proposal or be approached by somebody else who may admire you. So give that a try as well. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket. A long time ago, people used to say that to me, and it is true. It's difficult to do that, but don't keep all your eggs in one basket. Try to be open to other possibilities. If your heart is healthy enough to do that, if you really feel that you can, don't jump into anything just because you feel you want to change. Don't do that, because you won't change. It'll happen naturally. You can't rush these things. We also have here, there will be big happy changes, which is amazing. That means there's going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you are going to be happy about it. You will get the opportunity to communicate clearly with this person. That's very good. It may take some time, however, but you will be feeling much better at the time when you'll be able to communicate. And just remember, and I've mentioned this before in other videos, when you're communicating, just write down 2 or 3 points, not 2, maximum 4 points. Things that are really, really causing issues that you need to communicate. Do not write paragraphs, do not write pages, because people will not remember. They get lost in the details. So make it clear and concise, and keep it in your mind, so if and when you suddenly encounter this person, you just simply speak to them and let them know what's on your mind. And that way you're not regretting a couple days later thinking, oh my goodness, I forgot to mention this. So we don't want that. It does say communicate clearly, so definitely be sure as to what you want to say. Cancer, for those of you that want to move on from this connection, there is hope. Yes, there are other options here. You are going to be receiving other options. Within the year, you're going to start to feel much better. Your health is going to improve for sure, because you're going to be away from this energy. Now, it's important to be surrounded by positivity and positive people. You don't need toxic people in your life. If you feel that this person has drained you, which I see they have, it might not be the person itself, but just the situation that really drained you, that really got to you. You can't be in a connection like that then. It's not advisable. Some people can handle stuff, some people just can't. Not everybody is the same, right? Here they are saying, again, don't stop giving and receiving love. Eventually you're going to be ready, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. For you, those of you that want to leave this person, it's up to you, so you do have a choice. Because there is and there will be something better. And you will be receiving at some point in the future, you'll be in this stage of big happy changes. So there are going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. Eventually, you will be able to communicate clearly. Now, this is for somebody that may come, someone new in your life, and it could be that you encounter this individual that we're talking about today. You might encounter this person again. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in a connection with them, but at least communicate with them, let them know how you feel about certain things. Get it off your chest. And it's like, the nail in the coffin, right? Last thing, and that's it. That's the end of your connection with this person. For some of you, you may want to take that route. Because for me, this card is really interesting. It comes up sometimes. And I intuitively get that there's 2 wings here with 2 separate branches. Like one's going this way, the other's going this way. So it is up to you. we as human beings have free will. We do have that. We can make and take those paths that are created for us. Our destinies are already written as timelines, different branches, and we are simply like actors or actresses, and we're just supposed to take on that role, and then we make it come true. It's already been written. So there is one fate and destiny for you where you're going to be with this person. The other fate destiny is you're not going to be with them, and it's up to you which one you want to make come true. All right? All right, Cancer. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Do let me know in the comments below if this resonated with any of you. I also wanted to mention, because I just kind of forgot to mention, for some of you that do feel that you are energetically drained and maybe there's a bit of toxic energy and negative energy, some of you do know that I help get rid of negative energy and also bring in positive energy by getting rid of negative energy. So I teach you how to do that, and I have a package called the Holy Light Package. That's a self-help package. If you want, you can go to my website and you can purchase that for yourself. You have it for the rest of your life. It is something that I have personally gone through, and so I've created it to help you and teach you how to do that. For the rest of your life, you have this information. There's also another package. If you don't want to get that one, you can get the Chakra Therapy Guide. With this kind of situation, if you really feel that your chakras are out of balance, my methods are slightly different than the typical yogi's methods, and I do it in a slightly different way. So it's not something that you would find on any kind of teaching. My methods are different because I've experimented on myself. There are many years, and it works. So it's the chakra checkup. It's also inclusive. It has the Holy Light Package, so that'll also teach you how to get rid of negative vibrations around you, and it will automatically allow your manifestations and positive energy to come to you, because at that point all of the things that are blocking you, they're gone. And finally, if the blockages are gone, then there's a pathway for something new to arrive into your life. So anything that is karmically owed to you, anything that you deserve because it's written in your life's book, it will come to you. All right, Cancer. You all take care, stay safe, and I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance. I'll see you all again. Bye now.